Okay, hello everyone, this is Bill. Today I'm going to be talking to you how to change the electronic circuits on a SwiftTech MC350 Laing DDC pump. This pump in particular was taken from a Mac G5. As you can see, it's had the power wire clipped off and the hose is clipped off. We're going to open it up, replace it with a new circuit board, and put a new power wire on it. So some tools you're going to need: one, a soldering iron, obviously, some solder, the pump and the circuit board. This is called desoldering braid. This is very nifty stuff. I know in the video on the website where I bought this, they show them they have a hot air desolderer, but not all of us have that kind of money, so this is very good. There's also the pump type where you just suck up the solder, but I like the desoldering braid. You'll need a pair of wire cutters, a flat tip screwdriver, and because this is not a standard pump, it's actually modified for Mac. You can see it has what are called Torx head screwdrivers. These are T20s. So you're going to need a screwdriver just like that, and you can pick these up any electronics store, hardware store, whatever. Okay, well, we're going to get set up and get started. Alright then, so the first thing we're going to do is take the screwdriver, remove the bottom screws. There's 4 screws in all. Hold your finger down when you get the last one. This way it just doesn't pop up in your face. You just lift that up straight over. What these springs are, these are anti-vibration dampeners. They're not really necessary. I'm not going to be keeping them on mine, but you can keep them on yours. It doesn't matter. And then you flip it over, lift the top straight up. Remove the center of the pump. Remove the O-ring. You can see I've already changed out my O-ring from the stock one to a nice neon green one. And take your flat blade screwdriver and just very gently pry up on the pump. And there you have it. You can see the circuitry right there. And we're just going to desolder that and see what we can do there. So desoldering, like I said, the power wires were cut. That's okay because this was for a Mac system, and they use a proprietary power system that really won't work on a standard PC. All you're going to do is you're going to heat up the solder joints. Press the desoldering braid into it, and as it gets hot, it's just going to suck up the solder into it. Okay, let's get those off. I'm just going to trim the ends so it's a little bit cleaner. Now we'll start on the main pump sections. See, there's a wire there. I'm seeing here is the wire actually just flips over the edge. So all I'm doing right now is I'm actually, instead of going through a hassle of completely desoldering this, I'm just flipping the wire up, flipping it back. A little bit simpler. You see here, I just flip the wire out underneath. Trim this up again. You don't have to worry about damaging the circuit board because you're going to be tossing it, although you do want to be careful. You don't want to just be hacking things. These are very thin wires. Large blob there. Oops. I'm just prying gently on the edge of the case. There's a little wire here that reconnected. Said you don't want to go too crazy. You want to be careful about the plastic. I'm more worried about that than the circuitry, actually. And the last two.